Okay, today this is a so today this is a so this is a different kind of video, obviously unscripted, yeah. This is a video that's unscripted, and I'm just, yeah, you know that. So I'm gonna talk about a thing that mostly everyone that lives in a shitty environment will go through. And it doesn't matter if you're popular or you're a loser. And if you think you're a loser, that already proves a point. So just a while ago, a friend of mine texted me saying how sad she was. I'm not gonna say what she said because it's private and I respect privacy and such, you know? Be respectful. And I felt like a poet, you know? I felt like I was a therapist, you know? I was like, girl, talk to me. And honestly, I've been acting as a therapist to all my friends all these years, even when I myself was going through that time. And if that, so most, when people found out that I went through such stuff and that I felt such stuff, and they were quite surprised because I was usually the one helping them, and I felt bad for telling them, honestly, because they felt bad for not being aware of this and not helping me. And let me say this, I know at some point I've blamed you, and I know at some point I did make a video on saying how I walked around with obvious markings on my body and nobody helped me. And I know I blamed you for it, that you didn't pay attention, that you didn't show any kind of love, and I am so sorry for blaming you. It's not your fault. It's not anybody's fault but mine. And I am so sorry about it. I was the one who at the time needed to take it out on someone. I needed to take it out on something because I didn't want to believe I was that bad. I didn't want to believe I had fallen beneath the ground and basically fallen through the earth into space, you know? And I am so sorry. I've made countless voicemails to myself saying how I felt because it helped me. I couldn't talk to anyone for all those years. I couldn't tell anyone, not even my own family. And I remember like crying into my pillow and just talking to my phone. That's how sad I am. And that's why I'm really attached to my phone. So don't take it away from me, please. And today I am going to give a little tips that I gave to my friend who felt upset. And they're healthy tips that I used on myself. Hopefully it will work on you and it'll help you give a step forward or something, you know? I just want to help. Anyway, here's the 5 tips I have put into words, into a message, and sent it to my good friend who was in need of very much love. Okay, tip number 1. Give it a name. The voices, depression, anxiety, whatever you want to call them, give them a name. Step number 2. Give them an appearance. Draw them down and take pleasure in getting rid of them. It doesn't matter if you can draw them. It doesn't matter if you cannot draw them. It doesn't matter how good they look, how bad they look. Just make a representation of how they may look. You can use Photoshop. You can use whatever. Get a person that may look like depression. I mean, that's a little bit mean, but you know. And once you do that, I want you to crunch the paper down. Throw it in the trash. Burn it if you have to. Anything that makes you feel like you are in control of what's happening. Destroy them. You better slay that bitch. Okay. Tip number 3. Treat yourself. Don't think about your appearance too much if you want to eat something. If your appearance matters to you, not to anybody else, to you. If people tell you to lose weight, forget it. If you know you have to lose weight because you want to be healthy, do it. I suggest you go for a run and clear your mind. It would be better if it was on a green environment with lots and lots of nature. Buy clothes that make you feel cute or stuff that make you happy. For example, I like to buy clothes because it makes me feel special. It may not make me feel special a few days after, but it made me feel better on that certain day. Tip number 4, go out. I know, me saying this. Oh my gosh. The reason I'm saying this is because if you stay in your room, I know you stay in your room or in your couch, glued to your couch, it's not going to help. It's just going to make you more lonely, and that's not going to help. It would be better if you don't go to many crowded places, because it can cause panic attacks and it can make you feel more lonely, because people can make you feel lonely when you see them in groups. Unless you like shopping. If you want to go shopping, take a group of friends. If you don't have friends, go make some. I don't know how to make friends. Don't ask me. But I'm sure you have friends. And if you don't have friends, take your mom, dad, family, bro, sis, or someone you consider family. It's kind of fun going shopping with them if you like it, being girly. Even if you're a boy, be girly. It's fun. Pick your best friend that you trust and relax with them. You don't have to do anything fun. You don't have to plan a day out. Just go on a walk, maybe a forest or a park, and just relax. Sit down, have fun, And finally, tip number 5, talk about it. Write it down, your thoughts and feelings, wishes and sadness. Cry while you do it if you want. It can help taking the weight out of your heart. When you feel comfortable about it, tell your family. They will be upset, obviously, about how you feel, feeling sympathy, empathy, but will feel very grateful if you tell them. Because their own child not sharing with them, they'll feel very responsible. Please. They just want your happiness, so please. Just do this one favor for them and tell them how you feel. They may say how stuff like, oh, the world is suffering more than you are. What else would they say? I did everything for you to be happy. Why are you feeling like this? And those things will make you upset, but it's better for you to feel upset about those stuff on that one day than your parents feeling upset for the rest of their lives for not being able to take care of their own child. Sometimes telling a friend before you tell them will help you gain confidence and strength and bravery to tell them. I've never been to therapy because I never really told my parents about it. And the time they knew, I was already standing up on my own. But according to some people, it helps them, and apparently they give you advice. So I mostly just want you to know that what you're going through is not forever. Remember that things will get better. Bad feelings are like clouds of rain that come and go. And let me tell you this, they never, ever really disappear forever. They exist to make us appreciate the good times, to appreciate the sunny days. Remember this one more thing. I love you. You're doing great. Keep up the great work, even though you're just lying in bed or something. You're doing great. You're breathing, turning oxygen into carbon dioxide. That's amazing. You're doing great. And if you can't breathe because you have like panic attacks or maybe a sore throat and a runny nose, you're doing great keeping up, you know? Keep up the good work, and I love you. You can do it.